Hey everybody, this be Big Business, coming to you live from the place that jives. How y'all doing out there tonight? Are you having a hard day? Has it all been rough? Well, it's time to take a puff and listen to JoLynn Harrison, cause she's
off the cuff. That JoLynn Harrison, she's
Say what? Say what? Got it.
off the cuff.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Off the Cuff Country Version, and my guest today is Nathan Wayne Shepherd. Give it up for Nathan Wayne.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Nathan, I've met you like a few times, but like where the hell did you come from? But let me tell the audience what happened. So I meet Nathan, like I'm down here for like 5 years, and I'm getting to know all the bands and musicians, everything. Here comes Nathan out of nowhere, and he gets a gig playing drums with Kasey Tyndall, and you're touring like all over the country.
Yeah.
Like one day you're in like Oregon, and then you're in like San Francisco, and then you're in like Georgia and Nashville, and then you're all over the place. So where the hell did you come from? Tell everybody where you came from.
Well, I mean, I've been here. I've been in the Raleigh area for 10, 12 years. I mean, there was a stint I lived in Nashville for about 2 years, but I've been here, playing locally, and it's just been hard work. Finally the light got shined on it finally, and so
It's like everybody in the music industry around here, Raleigh, everybody plays in different bands. Everybody tries to find their like home band.
Right.
Like they're what they feel as though this is my band. We're gonna take this far and everything. And everybody has to basically pay their dues.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely.
So now not knowing Nathan, he walks in, hey, how you doing? I'm Nathan, this is my girlfriend Dana. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, he's touring. I don't see you paying no dues. I didn't see you paying for chump change at any hole in the wall that we have. No offense to the hole in the walls, but there are some cool venues that are out here in Raleigh, and y'all should come out and see them because you see a bunch of great people.
Thanks.
And then you do jump on stage with like 454. I've
Right.
seen that happen.
Yeah, I love those guys. They're
And
awesome.
they are great. They're one of the best rockin' bands around here.
Yes.
No offense to all the other rockin' bands around here, but you're a guitar
Right.
player, you're a songwriter,
Yes.
and you do an acoustic show. And I got to tell you, we went last night to see Nathan play because he played locally, and it was a nice sized venue. There was a lot of nice people there, and you played to the crowd like you were playing to 10,000 people. I mean, the jokes in between the songs did not stop.
Right.
You just had that acoustic, which we're going to hear in a little while. We're going to hear Nathan do a couple songs, so you might want to stick around for that. But I mean, you commanded the stage. I think, what was the guy's name from last night?
Chuck.
Chuck, who happened to get married yesterday, who showed up, and I remember in between the songs, you're doing shots with him at the bar.
Right.
Next
yeah.
thing you know, he's writing a song about Chuck, and he comes out and he sings a song about Chuck. I mean, Nathan Wayne Shepherd, I mean, you were born to be an entertainer. We're going to talk some more with Nathan, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Awesome. See you.
Okay, welcome back to Off the Cuff with Nathan Wayne Shepherd. And, I mean, we did a segment. I think that the moonshine's kicking in a little bit.
A little bit, yes.
You see the background, we have Raleigh, right?
Yes,
I think
Raleigh.
we should change that. What do you think?
Okay, yeah,
Let's
sure,
get
why
something
not?
a little more like cooler, so let's change it to that. What do you think of that?
I'm not really sure
All
about
right,
that
let's
particular
go.
one.
Let's go like country, like up. So there you go. How's that?
I like that.
Much better.
Much better, yes. Thanks.
Moonshine country,
Yes,
down the
absolutely,
south, with
yes.
the chickens and the hens and the
That's right.
horses and all McDonald's and everything else. So anyway, we're back with Nathan Wayne Shepherd, who, I mean, your parents must have known, whoever named you said, oh yeah, we're going to make this one a rock star because you don't see any accountants named Nathan Wayne Shepherd.
Right.
And
Well,
so-
no, accounting wouldn't work.
Is there Kenny Wayne Shepherd? Does anybody
Yes,
ever
there's
come
a-
up to you about that and say Kenny Wayne Shepherd?
Well, most of the time, like only people in my personal life will ever use like my last name. So, most of the time it's like my first and middle, which, is like a Southern thing nowadays, So for that, and even my first and last name, there's actually a folk artist named Nathan Shepherd. So, whenever I try to do like, music stuff, I use first and middle, but every now and then I'll get, hey, are you related to? And I'm like, no, not at all. I do get, you look a lot like.
Oh yeah. All right, let's talk about that for a minute. All right, Chris Daughtry.
Yeah.
Right?
Chris
and everybody
Daughtry.
that's watching is gonna go, man, he does look like Chris Daughtry.
Chris Daughtry. Yeah, Chris thinks so too.
Okay, so just touch on that subject.
Okay, so for years, ever since Chris was on, American Ninja Warrior, as he calls it, I've gotten, hey, you look like, Daughtry, and yeah, so, recently I took Dana to Daughtry was playing in Asheville at the Biltmore. So Dana and I go, and there was a point in time where I'd put her up on my shoulders, and Daughtry recognized her. So then his stage crew would come around, and they were picking people out to go up on stage with him. And so we stopped, and he said, hey, you guys want to go on stage? And I was like, yeah, sure, absolutely, let's go. And Dana's like, what? Oh, my God.
Look at this. What is this? That's awesome.
So long story. So we get up on stage, and there's this one part where Chris walks by us in between the drum riser and the keyboard riser, and grabs his tambourine. And as he's coming back around, he catches me, and he turns around. And
oh my God! I thought I was on stage twice. Who is this dude? You look way more handsome than me. Get off the stage.
Well, you do resemble quite a bit.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. But face to face, I don't know. Yeah, maybe a little bit. But
What did you start with? Did you start as a drummer, and then move to a guitar? And because you're really good at all what you do, And I'm not just blowing smoke up your butt. I mean, you are really good at what you do.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Well, I did, like, drums has been my number one instrument. I started tinkering around with the piano when I was little. And because there was always a piano in my house. And about the time I hit 11, I was like, I really want to play drums. I just felt a calling for drums. So Mom got me a drum kit. And then, me and the guys I grew up with, one of them got a guitar, one of them got a bass. And, so we just start jamming around a little bit. And over the years, I learned, from watching them, and then just tinkering with it. I learned to play guitar, and then started getting into songwriting some. But drums was always number one.
Really, no
drums
kidding.
was
I
always
mean, you do some
instrument.
cool shit on stage.
Thanks.
I watched you at the where did we see you at the
City Limits.
City Limits.
Yes.
And that was good. And Kasey, I'm leaning against the bar, and she was dancing on the bar right here. And
right?
She leans down. She goes, "Bitch, hold my drink." I'm like, I thought that was my touch with fame. Right. It was great. No, I'm just kidding about that. I mean, I helped her up and down the stage, but that was about it. And I hope I get to meet her one day.
Yeah, she's super cool. Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be cool. So, all right. So when we get back, Nathan's gonna sing a couple songs. So give it up. Come back,
Sweet.
and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I moved out to Nashville just a couple years ago, and I was chasing this big dream I had. And up and down Broadway, and all those bars, there was pickers still busting their backs. But the sounds that were coming out of them speakers today, well, that was just something I couldn't ignore. And if you've cut on your radio lately, the country music ain't country no more. Country music ain't country no more. Witnessing musical war. The outlaws have vanished, the cowboys are panicked, the honky-tonks are closing their doors. It's lost all its meaning, but I'm not believing that this is the end or the cure. It's time that we settle the score. This country music ain't country no more. understand where we started to turn, how we got so way off track. From Whitley and Waylon and hillbilly songs to pretty boys, coolers, and rap. There's no twin fiddle screaming, no sad steel guitar. It's a drum machine and cut off Gene world. It's no wonder George Strait is back home at the ranch. Country music ain't country no more. Country music ain't country no more. Witnessing musical war. The outlaws have vanished, the cowboys have panicked, the honky-tonks are closing their doors. It's lost all its meaning, but I'm not believing that this is the end or the cure. It's time that we settle the score. This country music ain't country no more. It's not about Wranglers or 10-gallon hats or your truck and your dog in the yard. It's about making the music that comes from the heart, not cashing in to get to the top. Hey. Country music ain't country no more. Witnessing musical war. The outlaws have vanished, the cowboys have panicked, the honky-tonks are closing their doors. It's lost all its meaning, but I'm not believing this is the end or the cure. There's one thing that I know for sure. Country music ain't country. You know that ain't country. Our music ain't country no more. Country music ain't country no more. Take that to the farm.
Nathan Wayne Shepherd, that was amazing song. Like, talk about it a little bit.
Thanks. Well, you know, it's called Country Music Ain't Country No More. And, you know, in it, I tell a story about just some experiences I had in Nashville and how, you know, country, like a lot of genres have done before, you know, has really split in, you know, what used to be considered country music and where that drew from is not necessarily where it's at now. But it, you know, it seems like that's where it's going back. So that's kind of where that came from.
That was cool. It was a good choice. We always give the musician their choice of song to do that they want to highlight, and that was freaking amazing.
I appreciate it.
So yeah, and like I've seen you do your shows, your acoustic shows, and like 4 hours worth of music with a 15-minute break in between here and there while you're doing shots at the bar.
Right.
How do you remember all the words to these songs?
You know, just repetition, preparing for, you know, because as musicians, that is, you know, if that's your job, that's still work, you know, or even if it's not, even if it's something you do for fun, that's work. And people are only going to take you as serious as you take yourself there when it comes to that. So you study the music, you study the words, you get it down, and you know, time after time, yeah, everybody's going to have hiccups in your shows, and you know, you're going to miss a word here and there. I drop them all the time, you know what I mean? But I try to have fun with it.
You do have fun with it. You throw something else in there and crack the whole place up.
Right, but it's just preparing for it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So,
I can't remember. I don't think there's not one song that I know the complete words of. Not one. And I'll sing the wrong lyrics in the same song for the last 25 years, 30 years. I'm giving away my age now.
Right.
But I don't know any, and I give you kudos for like learning all this and spending time. See, some people just have it, and some people have to work at it. This man does not have to work at it at
I
all.
don't know about that.
All right, so
That'll work.
real quick before we do like the last song of the night, and I want to
Yes.
thank you for coming out and doing this show.
Thanks for
at
having
Studio
me.
A and
Thanks. Yes.
Folsom,
Love Studio
Johnson
A.
County.
Yeah, it's awesome in here.
so
It's really cool.
give some advice for the young musicians or the kids or the parents who want to get their kids into playing music. Like
Right.
just give me your lowdown on what you think.
Well, I mean, for anybody, you know, I mean, the number one, you got to go into music because you love it. You know what I mean? And you can't see yourself, you know, doing anything else. And even if you set it down, it always comes back. You know, that's when you know you've been bitten by the music bug. But other than that, you know, once you know you got to do it, sit down, learn your instrument, learn your craft, you know. But the music business, there is nothing guaranteed, no matter if you just want to, you know, play out 4 times a month, or if you know, you're trying to make something big, there's nothing guaranteed. You do it because you love it. But if you're going to do it, don't do it half-ass. You know, like go in there, put on a good show, interact with the crowd, you know what I mean? Interact with your bandmates, you know, and that makes a great show. Doesn't matter if it's 1 person or 3 people on stage, you know, you incorporate everybody else.
Right.
And that's when it becomes a real show, you know, whenever you
Right.
get the audience involved. The stage does not end where the drop off is. You know what I mean? Like where the monitor said. That's not the end of the stage. End of the stage is the entire encompassment of the place. So you fill that up. You know what I mean? You get in contact with the people. You make those relationships. You let people feel like they know you, and you work your ass off. You know.
I think that everybody that sees you remembers you because you're so comfortable, you're so confident on stage, and it makes you a likable person. Like you're really a likable person.
Well, thanks.
So the last question I want to ask is that everybody wants to know is boxers or briefs?
Oh, well, if I wear them that day.
If the moonshine is
If
singing,
the moonshine is singing, I would say both boxer briefs.
boxer briefs.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, you know.
All right. So anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in on this episode, the country version. Country Jersey meets country here,
She
Johnson
got
County.
the boots. She got the
And this
denim on.
is as close as I get to
Got your
country.
Tea tucked away. Everything good.
Yeah, we're all good. I got it all curled.
Right,
and
look
it's
good.
all curled, buddy.
All
It's
curled.
all curled. All right, thanks. Tune in next time for an Off the Cup episode. Who knows where this is going to take us. But I want to thank Nathan Wayne Shepherd. Go out and see Kasey Tyndall, or go out and see his acoustic show. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for
And
having
it
me.
was a
I
good
appreciate
time.
it. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much.
All right, now
it was a good time.
one more song and we're out.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I've been spending all my money on weed pills, trying to write a song that'll pay the bills, but it ain't came yet, so I guess I have to rob a bank. I guess it could be worse, it ain't that bad. At least I ain't sitting in no Baghdad in the middle of a hot damn desert, sitting in a tank. Well, every time the wife talks, the baby gets mentioned, and I'm so broke I can't pay attention. Lord, how it tears me up to see her cry. Oh, I've been spending all my nights on the internet, looking for a clue and ain't found one yet. Just a bunch of Mopars, guitars, and other shit I can't buy. And now, Lord, if you can hear me, won't you throw a damn dog a bone? As if the devil shows up with a better deal, this old soul's going down. Oh, I sing them real pretty, sing them real sad, and all the people in the crowd say he ain't half bad. Well, they call me King Turd up here on Ship Mountain. If you want it, you can have the crown. Well, I've been sitting on my ass like a bump on a log, watching Andy and old Boss Hog. I guess I ought to get up and go out and find a job. Instead of sitting on the couch trying to find the next line, should has gotta be better use of my time, like figuring out which one of these banks I'm about to go rob. Well, the name of the game is hurry up and wait, but that ain't putting no food on my plate or gas in my car, and I drive a Wrangler. So Lord, if I could just get me a record deal, I might not have to worry about my next meal, but I'd still be trying to figure out what the hell rhymes with Wrangler. And now Lord, if you can hear me, won't you throw a damn dog a bone? As if the devil shows up with a better deal, this old soul's going down. Oh, I sing 'em real pretty, sing 'em real sad, and all the people in the crowd say they ain't half bad.
Poor Joe.
Well, they call me King Turd up here on Shit Mountain. If you want it, you can have the crown. Well, they call me King Turd up here on Shit Mountain. If you want it, you can have the crown.
Stand here and I'll go.
All right, here we go. Nathan, JoLynn, take one.
Okay, so I'm
It's
going.
on clear, and I'll point to you guys. When
Should we keep drinking or
yeah,
Always.
we can keep drinking?
yeah.
Okay.
Always.
So hey, here's to
Hey.
off the cuff, huh?
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2.
All right, welcome back. Let's start again.
No, it's not too all right. Here we go.
We're not welcoming back yet.
Welcome to. Right, here we go.
Well, I don't think we should be having the drinks in our hand, no?
Put the drinks down.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Those things are good. They got more alcohol in them than a
My
regular
prom
beer.
date. Here we go.
Right.
That's too funny. Leave it up to the executive producer to throw them zingers in there right away.
3, 2.
Gas tank!